5 to 99 years or life in prison. I'm getting some attitude from you, and I don't understand that. If you want to wear a Michael Jordan jersey, Michael Jordan could afford to have attitude because he was exhibiting greatness. You are not. You're 25. When are you going to grow up and stop asking your mom to come down and cry and do this for you? Your mom should be enjoying the best days of her life, not dealing with someone who's 25 years old. You're a grown man and you're behaving like a child.
He was raised the correct way. He's a good kid. He really and truly is.
This man entered the courtroom as if he were the owner. Disrespectful, cocky, and just talking. Despite the possibility of 99 years in prison for narcotics dealing, he was impolite to the judge from the beginning, and she didn't tolerate it for a moment. You would think that if you were facing that lengthy prison sentence, you would know how to behave, but this man obviously didn't. The same individual appears in 2 other hearings on this video as well. Tell me if you would prefer to see one hearing at a time or if you would prefer to watch both. However, according to recent remarks, Judge Boyd is far too lenient towards repeat offenders. I want to know what you guys think, even though I kind of agree. Let's dive in and watch, but let me know in the comments.
And are you Mr. Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Did you understand in count 2, you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams? Oh, off the record for a moment. So that you understand that the state is not waiving the enhancement paragraph. Do you understand that?
Yes,
In defense, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so what's being waived is count 1 only, correct?
That is correct.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, any objection to the waiver of count 1?
No objection.
All right, so what you're charged with in count 2 is possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams. That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment for a second-degree felony is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If the state is able to prove the enhancement paragraph allegation, then your range of punishment will be anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Jones, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 2. You'd agree that you've been previously convicted of 1 or more felonies. Punishment is to be assessed at 9 years in the prison. There's a $2,500 fine. There's no application for deferred adjudication. The state recommends community supervision. They're taking in consideration 2023 CR 4278, and there's to be restitution to SAPD for drug testing. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is your honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the agreement. State is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 6 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation and 220 hours community service restitution. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offense as charged in count 2, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? And to the enhancement paragraph, how do you plead? True or not true? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. The court will find the enhancement paragraph true based upon your plea of true and based upon states exhibits 1 and attachments.
Thank
Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Are you employed? That's either yes or no.
No.
All right. How long have you been unemployed?
Actual 9 to 5. I'm not even sure. I do side jobs.
He tells the judge that he has never held a legitimate job while he is in court at the age of 25 on drug charges. Then, as if that had some significance, he mentions side jobs. Let's be honest, What sort of side work are we discussing here? Because trapping isn't on Indeed, as far as I can see. You could tell he believed it sounded responsible just by the way he stated it. Like, you're not hustling, sir. You're avoiding responsibility. I mean, it's not looking good for this guy, but I'm not here to draw judgments. You appear in court with a drug offense and no employment history. People will, after all, make the connections. Tell me in the comments, though, do you believe that this man is a full-fledged dealer or only a victim of the situation?
All right. If you are on probation in this court, I require a job, and I require a job where someone gives you a W-2. You understand?
Well, I'll have to own the soon. Movie company.
You need to provide proof of that. Do you have any children?
Yes.
How many? What are their ages?
4 and 1 boy.
Who do you live with?
I don't want my kids.
If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? For everything, and that includes marijuana, alcohol, all of that.
I feel a little dirty.
Have you ever used anything other than marijuana? That's either yes or no. We're not doing notes. We're not doing all of this, and I don't understand. I'm getting some attitude from you, and I don't understand that. If you want to wear a Michael Jordan jersey, Michael Jordan could afford to have attitude because he was exhibiting greatness. You are not. So there's to be no attitude towards me in this court. Do you understand? And you will get a job. Do you understand? Am I speaking a foreign language to you? All right, then you need to answer my question. Do you understand that you will get a job?
Sure.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. You're going to step back. You'll wait. I'll take up sentencing later. And counsel, if you want to speak to your client about his attitude.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 9 years in prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular UAs, and he needs to be tested for levels. There's a $2,500 fine. That'll be probated. What are the court costs in this case, please? Take in consideration 2023 CR 4278. There's to be restitution to SAPD for drug testing. I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month until further notice. All right, the court costs in this case are $325. Will you be able to pay that in installments? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it? Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Sorry, did you say 9 years probated for 8?
Yes. All right. If he completes everything successfully, then he can always come back.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Thank you.
I don't believe the judge meant it literally when she told him he could always return. However, 7 months later, he is facing yet another charge in the same courtroom. He broke the terms, not just made a mistake. Indeed, he was apprehended in a drug house here, although he continues to appear as if nothing had happened. Regarding the other hearing that we just witnessed, the state requested 6 years. Thus, when the judge sentenced him to 8 years suspended, the lawyer was taken aback. You could tell that his lawyer wasn't anticipating that. He appeared to be caught entirely off guard. Furthermore, I honestly don't think the judge is at fault in this case. Even though he had every opportunity to clean it up, this individual was unable to display any respect. Even in court, he was unable to respond to basic inquiries without becoming belligerent or contemptuous. You can only receive so many warnings before it ceases to be an error and begins to become a trend. However, please let me know whether you believe the 8 years of suspension was sufficient.
And are you Mr. Jones?
Yes, sir.
All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Kevin Alfred James Jones who was placed on community supervision in 2023, CR 5280, for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams, on January 22nd, 2024, for a term of 8 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, violated condition number 1 on or about the 22nd day of May 2024 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant Kevin Alfred James Jones committed the offense of evading arrest or detention in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Your Honor, will waive the remaining violated conditions.
No
Any-
objections.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you to 9 years in the prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. All right, so why is he continuing to violate? Why is he violating probation?
Well, Judge, if you look at the 3 conditions, 2 of which have now been waived, the evading, I conferred with the state. It was something I've actually filed a motion for continuance because when you look at the police report, it was an execution of a search warrant at a location not my client's. And he was outside of the house. When the police arrived, everyone ran. My client states that he heard bangs. He was fearing for his life. So he ran and hid. And they found him hiding behind a shed in the area. The report from the probation department shows he's been clean. So that was a stupid mistake, Judge. The state and I looked at it. The motion was to get the video, but we worked out this deal. He's been sitting in jail for 2 months. His mother's present, who supports him and loves him. Other than that, the other violation was something about proof of change of address. And I think when he was arrested, he gave his father's address or something, which is different. And then I think the last one was not completing community service or something like that. So he's been working on doing well. We're hoping that the three months in ISF will make sure that he understands he cannot afford any mistakes. And we're hoping that you grant him this opportunity to prove himself and keep him on probation.
All right, and state with regards to this evading, I haven't seen the police report.
Would you like the police report? Pretty much the rendition is that it was a drug house that he was standing outside of, and with another gentleman. When the officers arrived at DPS, they did run off and did not stop when asked to stop, and that's the evading.
All right, thank you. You may continue to confer.
Thank you.
Why is it takes people to get arrested to decide they're going to change their life and they want to do things differently? He should not have even been outside a known drug house. And I don't want to hear, I didn't know it was a known drug house, because if you live in a neighborhood, no matter where you stay, you know what house is the house that you shouldn't be at.
I think the gentleman he was speaking to was his uncle, which doesn't excuse where he was, Judge, but that's the situation we have.
And doesn't excuse giving fake addresses, doesn't excuse any of this. How old are you?
25.
You want to raise your right hand for me? You solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Keaton Jones.
Do you know what your conditions of probation are?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know part of your conditions of probation, you can't hang around people who've been in prison, who are out of prison, who are on probation? Do you realize that?
Yes, ma'am.
So, is your uncle out of prison, been on probation, any of those things?
10 years ago. Yes, ma'am.
You can't hang around him.
Yes, ma'am.